Welcome, avid learner of linguistics. In this video you're going to learn about the conceptual metaphor and what it can do for you. So, let's get cracking. First of all, we should ask ourselves where we can find a metaphor, just to have something nice at hand. And the key answer that is and always will be correct is in poetry. So, why not take a glimpse at this bloke's Sonnet 18? Let's start reading. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Hold it, there we have it already. A metaphor. Why should we compare someone to a summer's day? Well, simply because we have no idea what said person looks like. The idea of a summer's day, however, gives us a clue of what the person is not. A freezing cold blizzard beast with icicles for boobies. We think of a summer's day that it's warm and nice, everyone likes it and it's pretty. So this is what this person is like. Now, let's come to the grey matter part. The word metaphor comes from Greek metaphero, which means to carry over or transfer. The idea is actually pretty simple. In a metaphor, we have two domains that we employ in the transfer of meaning. The source domain, from which we draw a concept, and the target domain, of which we actually have no clue what it actually is, and into which the concept from the source domain is being transferred. Let me give you an example. Time. What is time? You see, we don't really know what time is, but somehow we want to talk about it. As you see here on the target domain, there isn't a picture of time because you simply can't find one. But what if I present to you our source domain, money? We all have a pretty clear idea of how money works. You can spend it, you can win it, steal it, earn it, save it, lose it, and so on. And this is where metaphor kicks in. We can get a nice picture of time by resorting to the concept of money. When thinking that time is money, we can say, we can spend time, steal time, save time, waste time, and so on. Do you see it? This is our metaphor. Time is money. And it works so well because time and money are analogous systems. That means they both react in similar ways. This is a feature of metaphors called systematicity. Another feature of metaphors is abstraction, which means that the two concepts employed in a metaphor behave similarly but have no real connection. Their connection is an abstract one. The third feature is asymmetry, which means that the transfer works only from the concrete concept to the abstract concept and not the other way around. The process of metaphor is always directed from the source to the target domain. Now you know how metaphors work. So why don't you have a look at this? The famous metaphor from the film Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. And if you have some spare time left, you can think about the philosophical question of how metaphor actually shapes and by some degree restricts our perception and our way of thinking. Now that we are done with metaphor, why don't we talk about metaphor's best friend, metonymy? If you want to know what metonymy is, click the "What the heck is metonymy" button. See you!